Okay, so it has been exhausting, emotional, joyful, happiness, all the emotions you could think of we dealt with over the last week with the Okie Homesteading Expo. I think Brandy, myself, Kevin, Rachel, and the kids pretty much lived at the Mays County Fairgrounds for almost a week, it seems like. So a lot of things have been put on the back burner here on the homestead, but I want to give you guys an update on what happened over the last week and this weekend when it came to the Okie Homestead Expo. So it's a few days past that. We've got rest up. Things are finally starting to slow down as far as it goes for the expo. If you guys didn't know, that expo is literally like a 11-month process. We take about 3 to 4 weeks, and we really don't talk about the expo between Brandy, myself, Kevin, and Rachel, and our friends for probably like a good month because our brains just need to relax. We need to get back to normal, and then it starts all over again. So you get about a month break, and then you start doing all the planning, all the preparation, finding people to speak, vendors, all that stuff. It literally takes almost a year to put one of these expos on. And you know, I'm going to show you guys. I've got some footage of, I think, 1 day, maybe 2 days of the expo. I'll show you guys that in a minute. But I want to talk to you all about what about it. Like I said, it's just an emotional roller coaster. You go from excited, joyful, to being wore out, exhausted, all in a matter of a few days to a week, and it gets crazy. But I want to let you guys know we could not do this without all y'all support that watches the videos and does all that stuff. But also we couldn't do it without the people who show up, all the attendees and our sponsors. We got a lot of awesome sponsors. I'll name a few. I'm going to miss some, like Ed Kirkpatrick, a friend of ours, a big supporter, big sponsor of just us in general as human beings and YouTube creators, and for the expo. Ed has been a great friend for several years now, supports us in what we do. Nutrimilk is a big sponsor of ours. Ideal Poultry, we got some locals as far as like Hooker's Bar and Grill, that's local. The owner used to be one of my wrestling coaches. My friend Julie I went to school with from Piggin' Out. If you guys went to those restaurants while you were in, leave me some comments down below. Another local friend of ours that has a business is Stephanie. She has Lakeland Real Estate here in Northeast Oklahoma. We use her for all of our stuff that we have going on in the backgrounds, that some things you guys don't see and all that. But when it comes, she sold our house. We bought property with us. Great company, and her partner Larry. So big shout out to them. I always like to thank the locals because we see them on a regular basis. So yeah, there's several other ones I probably missed, but you can go to Okie Homesteading on Facebook, Instagram, and we have a website, has all our sponsors on there. But yeah, this year by far was the biggest expo. It was a great time. I had a blast, got to meet a lot of new people. So obviously we could not do this without all our volunteers' help, our speakers, sponsors. I don't want to start naming volunteers and speakers because I'll forget someone, it'll make someone upset, and I don't want to do that. You guys know, if you volunteered and you spoke for us, if you're MC, you guys know how important you are to us, and we literally could not do this without you guys. And I hope you guys know that we do appreciate each and every one of you guys. So like I said, I'm not going to name names, but you know who you are. Thank you guys so much. So what's cool about it too, all the people that come together to help put this on are not in it for a personal gain. They're not doing this so they can get something out of it. They're doing it because they love the community. If it's their community, our community, they know this is a good community event that's going to bring like-minded people from across the country. We had someone from Alaska, Wyoming, Maine. I wouldn't be surprised if all 50 states showed up again. If you guys attended the Okie Homestead Expo 2025, leave us a comment down below. Tell me where you're from. What state are you from? That'll be interesting to see. But yeah, like I said, people who sacrifice their time, money, energy to help us put this on isn't for themselves, isn't for us, it's for all you guys, because it helps bring awareness to homesteading, survival, preparedness, just life in general. How can we survive this world together? If things went down, or if things went down south, how you could survive. Or if you're just wanting to eat healthier, or if you're just wanting to know where your meat came from, how you can grow it. I mean, there was all kinds of awesome stuff. The crazy thing about it is the volunteers and MCs, well, some of the MCs get to see it, but the volunteers and Brandy and Rachel and Kevin and I, we can't really attend a lot of classes, so we don't get to learn a lot. So that's probably the only downside to it. We've had a lot of people ask us to record sessions. We just don't know how feasible that is. Maybe in the future, that might be something we looked into, because that would help us personally. We can go back and watch the sessions and learn also, because we're always learning together. But yeah, it was a great success overall. There's not a lot of drama going on, other than a few kids getting lost and not finding their parents. We found them for them. But yeah, overall, it was a really, really great expo, and I couldn't be more proud of my wife, Rachel, Kevin. Behind the scenes, you guys don't see this. Randy and Rachel take care of most of the things when it comes to this. They are die hard when it comes to this. This is their job. They love it. And they take it very, very seriously. Everything, the feedback, the comments, it's very personal to them. It's personal to me too. They spend so much time doing this stuff behind the scenes, way more time than myself, but they take a lot of pride in it, and I'm proud of both of them for all the hard work and things that you guys don't see behind the scenes, the late nights, the phone calls, never-ending phone calls, getting people, and just the stuff that y'all don't see, like when people do volunteer, they don't show up, food trucks don't show up. It's just a stressful situation, but they come together for the last 4 years, and we have made this happen. So yeah, with that being said, thank you guys for supporting us. It's been a journey. It's been 4 years. It's been 4 years of this, and hopefully we can make it to 5 years. I think that would be awesome. 5 years of the Okie Homesteading Expo. If you guys would like to see year 5, let us know down below. But let's get into it. Let me show you guys a little bit of footage from the expo itself, and hope you guys enjoy it. Okay, so we have been nonstop go, go, go since we did the Okie Homestead Expo, and we have been neglecting cleaning the truck out. Hope took everything out of my back seat and front seat a couple days ago. Hallie's wanted to help me detail it, but right now we're going to be switching out the floor mats for some 3W accessory floor mats. I'll show you guys this. Check this out. Okay, you guys see here, 3W Auto Live, 3W accessory. I've been waiting to put these in, but we just got so busy with the expo. Oh yeah, this is awesome. Look at this, Hadley. Check that out. So due to shipping, they will curl up, but they'll go back down. So here are the factory ones, and here are from 3W Auto Life. These are a major upgrade for us. But the new one they sent me goes completely across. Let's get these ones out. So this is one big giant one that fits in back behind the seat that you can just pull it out and wash it off with ease. The dogs, goats, if we got them back there. You never know here on the homestead what you're gonna have inside your truck. It looks like a brand new truck again. It's literally fits in like a glove. It's perfect. I just gave them what truck I had, what style, and they did the rest. Shipped it right to our house. Carl, how'd you get up here? How'd you get up here? You want to go for the little ride? You want to go for the new ride? And if Carl has a little accident on here, how easy would that be to get cleaned up? Huh, Carl? You like the truck? Oh, what, Lily wanted up here too? Lily's used to riding around. Look at, oh, he just jumped right out. What are you doing, Lily? You like the new mats? You like the new mats? Oh, she's excited. She's excited. So Hadley got some new Nikes for her birthday. You liking them, Hadley? Huh? Yeah. Look at this, one whole piece. I've never had mats that just fit across like that. Pretty awesome. I'm excited for them. So these mats are made to be hassle-free for cleaning, no matter if it's dust, dirt, or sand, or mud, anything like that on the mats. You guys just wash them off or get a damp towel and just wipe them off that way. The material is free from formaldehyde and adhesives, ensuring a safe and odor-free experience for you and your pets. They're laser cut to fit your vehicle design to make it easy to install. And don't forget to use my discount code that's up on the screen to save you some money. If you guys are interested in your own 3W from Auto Life, I will put links down in the description box and a pinned comment. You guys, if this is something you guys are into, you guys are looking for, and you just haven't found the right ones, it's awesome because you can literally tell them what make and model vehicle you got, and they're gonna fit it to your needs. Yeah, so don't forget to click the links down below in the description box and pinned comment. Let's get back to the video. All right, we got Brandon in the old deer, and he's moving a pallet of salt and clay. We gotta get it out of the way. As long as you don't hit that tractor.
Doing good. Pipe.
Huh?
How close am I to the pipe?
How close is it to the pipe? 3 foot. So we're just getting vendors parked in right here. They do cheesecake, chocolate covered cheesecake on the stick, kettle corn, and all kinds of other stuff. Vendors are starting to roll in. I think we have about 120 vendors this year. We set up the show barn earlier. This is where Joel's going to be doing processing, chicken processing. This is Zach's from An American Homestead. The Nutri-Mill, one of our main sponsors, set up. Big shout out to them. Well, day one at the Okie Homesteading Expo. People are starting to roll in. It's about 7:45. The event starts at 9. And the crowd's coming already. So we got some awesome help pushing all you guys through. Starting to fill up. Okay, I'm making my rounds this morning, just going over things. There's Kevin from Hidden Heights over there. You know, we just got the hog butcher and guy just showed up, and he's brought his own. I think it looked like a walk-in cooler, but it's got everything in there. So we'll get him set up, and we'll show you guys stuff throughout the day of what we got going on. This is day one, Friday. It's a windy one today. The wind, they kept changing. It went from 15 to 20. Now I think it's 20 to 40 mile an hour wind with 4-mile gust. You can see the flags. But it's supposed to get in the 70s today.
It's a great event. It's a lot of fun. Like I said, this is year 4 for this event. From what I've been told, traffic is still backed up. Cars are lined up coming in. This is going to be a busy place for the next 2 days. This room's kind of the main hub. But as Kevin said earlier, there's going to be at least 4 different speaking stages plus the tent outside. So be sure you kind of keep up with that calendar of events. The main office out here, they've got plenty of those. There's stuff on the walls.
When trajectory is off, it's not going to hit brain. Because if you hit them on the right target, you have to go through 3/4 of an inch of bone to an inch. It's a lot. And so you have to hit them square. So if that pig's head is down in a food bowl, I'm down like this. I'm holding my rifle way out here just to make sure that my barrel is perfectly perpendicular to their forehead. And for the round, I use a 22 WMR.
Efficient, like I said. It is space effective. So your husband tells you, you got 1 coop, what are you gonna do? Well, if you did dual purpose in there, you're getting meat and you're getting eggs. So it makes sense on the space. It's gonna be efficient for that. You don't have to buy multiple.
But it's gonna take you a little bit, but what's happening is you're pinching off the top, okay? Because you don't want the milk to go back up. You're pinching at the top of the teat, and then you're squeezing it down. And it's this motion, and you're gonna do that a lot of times, okay? But it's very, very simple. It is like riding a bike, okay?
I don't know how much longer Dutch is going to keep putting me up here. I told him when he got tired of me messing up, take me away from here. And it won't break my heart. But anyway, we're gonna try to help you encourage some kiddos to garden. I mean, that's mighty important. Backyard when I was inside one minute.
What are you selling now, Daniel?
And we got
So Leon's
You're selling Leon's pants?
Leon brought 2 pair of pants.
You better get them sold before everyone leaves. So everyone's lining up for Leon. He brought a bunch of awesome stuff. How's it going so far, Daniel?
Good.
Good.
Big crowd. A lot of people.
Let's put these down now, would you? So they can look at these.
No. Hey, how are you? Thanks, staying busy, Hayden?
Yep.
Kyle, you staying busy? What are you doing back there? Taking a break? Caught you napping.
Who's taking a break?
Your feet hurting?
Yes.
The Healthy Roots, I believe. But Peterson's, that's a brand of chicken feed that uses Redmond. Anything that has Futrell product uses Redmond in it. And Resaca feeds, things like that. There's a couple, just know your ingredients in your chicken feed, okay?
So I can imagine. Okay, I hope the wind's not too bad for you guys. I got to film a whole lot today, but I wanted to walk out here. This is crazy how many people showed up for day one. Just day one. Look at all these vehicles. And this is towards the end of the day. We've already had a lot start to head out. I mean, they're on both sides. Look at this. Is this not wild? This is by far our biggest day one we've ever had in the 4 years of doing this. Look at this. That all our parking spots or parking lots are full over there, over in the front. This is just one parking area. This is Friday, and Saturday is always our bigger day. Obviously, all you guys are off work and want to come. Thought I'd share that with you guys.
Yeah.
Oh, there he goes, going down. So day 2, and they're going to start off with chicken processing. You got Joel. Cass, are you cutting chickens up? What are you doing?
I'll do whatever they need me to. Taste test.
So I think this is probably going to be pretty full today. People start rolling in. You ready, Jason?
I'm ready.
Let someone try something, huh?
Right. I'll be standing here watching.
Decomposition, regeneration, life, death, decomposition, regeneration. That's this wonderful cycle of life. What makes this a sacred thing today is because these chickens were loved in life. There's nothing sacred about killing a Tyson chicken. That chicken it was never allowed to express its chickenness. It was never respected and honored in life. And so that death is sacrilege. Here, it's sacred because the chickens were honored by being able to express their chickenness and be on pasture and eat some worms and have some enjoyable sunlight and actually live out an existence that honored their identity. And so that's a good thing. Interview a soccer mom on the street, when they hear that, they just, what? You know, it's insanity when you have a sickness to kill the survivors. I mean, that's just insanity. And it appears to me that what I'm seeing in the last literally 48 hours from the Trump administration is that this message is getting through. There's a consortium now of basically all of the medical doctors that were deplatformed and censored during COVID have all gotten together and kind of signed on to, you don't kill the survivors, you breed them, you know. If you're not familiar with Dr. Zach Bush, you know, he talks about how every living thing in nature, from microbes to viruses to people to plants and animals, every living thing is adapting. That's what's different than machines. You know, your car doesn't adapt. You bought the car, it doesn't adapt to a dirt road, a paved road, a hot day, a cold, it's just, you know, and you can lie on the hood of it and hug it and say, I love you, and it doesn't care.
Feet has become hot. And, you know, 10 years ago, we were composting all of our feet. Today, we need 4-legged chickens to keep up with the demand for feet. We started selling for
And that is great too. You can use gravity that way. My shop is kind of designed to cut on the table, so I tend to do it on the table. And it's the same exact mark on this one, in between 4th and 5th. Yes, so this is a...
So we're getting food today. We got our buddies up here cooking, and they're doing an awesome job. It's about lunchtime, so the crowds will start coming out. Okay, so lunchtime's about over. People are headed back to classes, so we'll make our way over here and see what's going on.
All the way, second row, all the way, third row. Just your name is over yourself.
That's when something is going to go wrong. So I always recommend replace your guys' batteries often so that your scales aren't misreading, because they will misread your guys' ingredients, okay? All right. Now, once you guys have mixed up your water and your starter, which you will always do, we start now adding the flours. Now,
the dishes in the center. So throwing that out there for you guys, you're looking at a lot of different situations. Whether you're trying to market that beef or trying to put it on your table. I had dinner with Graham the other night, so I know his beef's delicious too. And you're gonna look at a lot of different situations. So don't get tied up in knots because you can't produce a certain set of circumstances.
I'm gonna mitigate the absoluteness of my comments.
There is a lot of information about biosecurity. The secure beef supply is a great source. This good secure beef supply has a lot of information. The Center for Food Security and Public Health at Ohio State University has a lot of information on biosecurity. So if you want some more information about it, those are good places. We'll talk briefly about bird health.
And for you older people who know what clockwise and counterclockwise is, that's the best way to think about it. I have a hard time explaining that to the digital era because they haven't seen the hand of the clock that goes. But anyways, it's full circles to the right, full circles to the left. So going to the right is away. 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 Walk up. Away. 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 Stop. And come by. Come by. Come by. Come by. Stop. Come by. Come by. Stop. So those are the directions that I use, and they are shortened.
Well, Vincent, how'd it go the last couple days?
Really good.
Man, you did a great job getting everyone lined out, parking.
Yeah.
So a lot of people don't understand the parking is the first thing that has to be done. So I would say it's pretty dang important.
Yeah.
You and Aiden got that wrapped down pretty good.
I think we did really good.
So what do you think as far as like fullness compared to last year?
I think there's a lot more people this year than there was last year.
It's crazy, isn't it?
This year we started parking cars in the back lot. We've never had to use that back lot before. I'd say there's easily an extra couple hundred cars here.
Yeah.
And there's 3-4 people a car, so.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.